tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12 noon. All quiet. Just how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Building up the castle's defenses to at least 250 with both missile turrets and heavy machine gun turrets is highly recommended. Place them to defend both the courtyard and atop the walls to cover the exterior. The amount of improvements you can make with the workshop is limited. This can easily be extended. Just drop some weighted gear like missile launchers near the workbench. Then access the workbench and store them in your inventory. You can then reclaim them and repeat the process to shrink the completion bar.
It's 1 p.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
This is Radio Freedom,
day in the
broadcasting
Commonwealth.
all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report.
If you have at least 8 settlements, it is time to take the fight to the Institute. If you don't have 8, farm ranks will become active to allow you to comply. Teleport into the facility, call the elevator and target a named scientist. This will do the trick and you'll be banished from the Institute.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Fascinating. Scanning.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. This message is for the General. We've spotted hostile forces scouting near the castle and request your presence.
Your chip is now inactive, so just access the emergency relay button to flee the Institute.
Ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This is Radio Freedom.
See what you have done.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
After all I've done, the lengths to which I've gone to give you a new home, a new life, for us to be a family. But you have made your choice. From this point on, you are an enemy of the Institute. Should you cross us, we will kill you. Go now, and live whatever meaningless life you can.
Relay online and engaging.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is
Glad
how
you
we
made
like
it in
it.
time, General.
Stay safe out there,
I
people.
guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. I'm feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute synths are moving on our position. This is not a drill. All available Minutemen in the area, please move in to reinforce.
Having built sufficient defenses will now pay off. The Institute's forces will include many high-level opponents, including coursers.
We have a
A
swarm of
well-defended
attackers
castle
approaching
will
from
enable the
South Boston.
player to allow the turrets to do most of the job. The action will be tracked, but the completion percentage is shown on screen.
Over.
Incoming attackers from the southwest.
Find them!
VATS is oftentimes impractical in this target-rich environment. Target enemies when viable and use the workshop to repair damaged turrets and generators.
All right, here we go. What the?
Institute forces have just teleported on our location. Incoming attackers from the northwest.
That's done.
Institute forces have just teleported on our location.
They won't be back anytime soon.
It was a tough fight, but I knew the Minutemen were up to the challenge.
I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturgis found a way into the Institute.
Listen up, kiddies.
We can launch an
The
attack
Institute
whenever
thought they
you
could
say the
push
word.
us around and we show them different. Next time, we're gonna be taking the fight to them.
What's this
You'll
secret
see
way
how
in?
they'll
He's
like
been
it.
analyzing that
But we
data
don't
you
have
brought
time to
back.
sit around
Turns out,
congratulating
it
ourselves.
included maps
We're
of their
the
whole
Minutemen.
underground
Oh, darn
complex.
it.
He
And
found some old
we
tunnel that's still
always
open to
gotta
the
be ready for
surface.
next fight.
Cooling
Let's
water
get
for their
back
reactor,
to
I
it,
think.
people.
I figure you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
This is Radio Freedom with an after-battle report for the people of the Commonwealth.
Sounds good.
We've
I'll get the
defeated
details from
Institute
Sturgis.
forces,
We'll be
and they
standing
are
by for you to
retreating.
teleport us into the
You can
Institute.
rest assured that the castle is still Minuteman territory. We'll now return to our normal broadcasting. Keep those dials set to Radio Freedom.